Dear students, in this lecture video, we studied about the automatic generation control controller. First, under automatic generation control controller, we studied about the concept of AGC. AGC represents the automatic generation control, that is supplementary of ALFC loop. ALFC represents the automatic load frequency control. Okay, later we will see the diagram. Okay, so the ALFC loop only is called the primary ALFC loop. Okay, this loop achieve the primary goal of the real power balance by adjusting the turbine output del PM. So the another name is mechanical power also, to match the change in the load demand del PD. The del symbol represents the change, P for power, the capital D for demand, the small m represents for, that means turbine output or mechanical power. So therefore the del PM represents the turbine output, and then the del PD represents the change in the load demand. Okay, so all the generating units, that means which are participating in the power system to contribute to the change in generation, and because single generator cannot possible to meet our load demand, so therefore more than one number of generator units are participated in the interconnected power system, which is used to contribute to change in generation. But the change in the load result is steady state frequency deviation del F. The del for deviation, F for frequency. So therefore the del F represents the steady state frequency deviation. Students, the continuation of concept of automatic generation control AGC, the restoration of the frequency to the nominal value require the additional control loop. That loop only is called as a supplementary automatic load frequency control loop. Okay, what is the objective of this loop is to meet, that means by using integral controller. That means the objective of the supplementary ALFC loop is met by using integral controller, which makes the frequency deviation 0. The automatic load frequency control with supplementary loop is generally called the automatic generation control, which is denoted by AGC. The main objective of the AGC is nothing but the first one, to regulate the frequency. That means both primary and secondary control loops. Then second function of the that is objective of the AGC is to maintain the scheduled die line flows. For example, this is the power system 1, this is the power system 2, both are interconnected through die line. Okay, but we have to design this die line which is carried by only 50 megawatts only. Like that we have to designing 50 megawatt. But that means what is the scheduled die line flow? Only 50 megawatt. The 50 megawatt power only interchange between 1 and 2. That means either exchange or sell the power between 1 and 2 power system. That is the scheduled die line flow. So therefore the main objective of the automatic generation control is to regulate the frequency using both primary and supplementary automatic load frequency control loop. Second one is to maintain the scheduled die line power flows. Okay, then now you see the transfer function block, that is the block diagram representation of automatic generation control. Okay, so this is the comparator block. The comparator consists of two input pair. One is del P reference, that is the speed, change in speed reference setting. Okay, and then there is plus, this is the minus. So therefore the error signal is amplified by the amplifier, and then fed to the governor. Again, the speed governor is used to speed governing the system. Then the governor output is fed to the turbine. Then the turbine output is the mechanical power. Here the load also we have to apply. The generator system and the load system constitute the power system. This is the power system block. The output of the automatic generation control loop is the change in frequency, that is del omega, or change in speed del omega also. Then if the primary ALFC loop means the feedback loop is 1 by R. Suppose the supplementary ALFC secondary loop means K I by S. The K is nothing but the that is we are saying no integral controller, K I, suffix I. Okay, so I for integral. So integral controller only represented by KI. Students, the secondary objective of the AGC is to distribute the required change in the generation among the connected generating units economically, which is used to obtain the least operating cost. This is the main objective of the automatic generation control. This is the secondary objective. Okay, now okay, you see the automatic generation control in a single area system. Okay, in multi area also is there single area. Single area system means no die line schedule to be maintained. The function of AGC is only to bring the frequency to nominal value only. This can be achieved using the supplementary loop. Supplementary loop means what? That is the integral controller is added to the ALFC loop. Integral control loop means KI divided by S. So this loop is added to the ALFC loop, that is called as a supplementary loop, which uses the integral controller. I told no integral controller to change the reference power setting. Reference power setting in P reference REF reference setting, so as to change the speed set point, whether the speed may be that is the increase or decrease. Then the integral controller gain KI needs to adjust for the satisfactory response, that is overshoot response, settling time response of the power system. For that purpose only we are using the integral controller gain KI in the AGC in a single area system. The each generator is having a separate speed governor. All the generators in the control area means single control area power system, are replaced by the single equivalent generator, and the ALFC automatic load frequency control for the control area correspond to this equivalent generator. That meaning is each generator consists of separate speed governor. All the generators in the control area is replaced by the single equivalent generator. That's why it is called as a automatic generation control in a single area system. Okay, this is the subtopic comes under AGC control. Then next we studied about the automatic generation control in multi-area system. In an interconnected multi-area system, there will be a one ALFC loop for each control area, which is located at the energy control center. ECC means energy control center of the area. The energy control center function and operation we already studied in the module 1 lecture videos. Now the diagram is nothing but the interconnected system operations only. You see the total change in load del PD, the steady state deviation in the frequency in the two area system. More than one area is called as a multi-area. Here we are taking two area. Okay, now what is the steady state deviation in frequency equation? Del F is equal to del omega 1, this is the first area, equal to then del omega 2 del PD divided by beta 1 plus beta 2. The beta is represents the control area frequency bias. Okay, here you see the beta 1 equal to d1 plus 1 by r1. In the previous lecture video, under the steady state performance of the ALFC loop, we studied beta is equal to capital D plus 1 by R. Okay, so beta 1 means d1 plus 1 by r1, beta 2 equal to d2 plus 1 by r2. Student, you can remember this formula because this formula is used in the problem to solve to get the frequency bias value. Okay, now you see the automatic generation control in the multi-area system. Multi-area means we are taking 2 area. Okay, so therefore this is the area 1, this is the area 2. So that is this is called as a AGC multi-area system. So the area, that is a single area, that means what is the, this is the, that is the comparator somewhere, that means automatic, that is the AGC means area control error, ACE means, and then this is ki minus ki1 by s, this is the integral controller block. Okay, so this is the comparator. Here compare this input and then the speed droop, feedback droop. This is the governor block, turbine block. Here we can load added, so this is the turbine output. Then you can compare here, and then we are getting the power system block. Power system block means generator system and load system constitute power block system. Okay, these the formula we already studied in the mathematical model of ALFC loop separately, governor model, turbine model, generator model. That's why again I no need to explain. You just see how to connected and then linked to make the automatic generation control in multi-area system. Okay, the second one is similarly, this is the area control error. ACE means area control error, and then ki2 by s means this is the integral controller of area 2, and then here that is summed with, that is the speed droop block of the area 2. This is the governor block of area 2, turbine block of area 2. This is the power system block of area 2. Students, I told each generator having the, that means each area or each generator having the separate governor, separate turbine, and then this is the whole called as a power system. So here both are, that means linked and all. So here is nothing but the interconnector, that is del P12 means the power interchanged between 1 and 2. That means del P12 means this is the die line power, 1 for area 1, 2 for area 2, and then the del P1 and 2 means the power interchanged between 1 to 2 only. Okay, that is positive. Okay, so the B2, there is the beta to B1, this is the frequency bias block of area 1 and area 2. Dear student, in the AGC in multi-area system block consists of the integral controller block, governor block, turbine block, power system block. Power system block means generator system, and that means the load system constitute power system block, and then you can load demand of the both area. Okay, then frequency bias block, speed droop block. Okay, then we make the AGC in a multi-area system. Dear students, I hope that in this lecture video you clearly understood the automatic generation controller. That means how to control the automatic generation control AGC. Okay, if the AGC consists of, that means primary ALFC loop and secondary ALFC loop. Okay, and then what is the equations, what is the block diagram representation of AGC controller block. Then um, under this topic, what are the subtopic, we studied the AGC in single area system, that block diagram representation. Then AGC in multi area system, block diagram representation. Dear students, once again I repeat all the transfer function equations and the model, everything we studied in the previous lecture video. So this is the continuation one only. Thank you students for watching this video.